Welcome back, boys. Welcome back for another episode of Wide World of Reselling. How are we? We've got a little bit of Christmas spirit here tonight. We've got Jada bringing what I can only describe as a demon Santa onto the stream. Uncle Wayno's wearing his blunt shirt, so that's going to be a blazing good Christmas. And we've got a little bit of colour behind us, so we'll have a little bit of a fun Christmas stream, I think. And I have heard some rumours that certain disgruntled octopus may be joining us at some stage tonight, so we'll have to hold out for that. I'm pretty keen on getting him involved, but we'll try and get him on a bit later. Apparently he's doing some work under the sea and he's world domination at the moment, so we'll give him a little bit of time, but probably I don't know, about 10-15 minutes in, I've heard he might grace us with his presence. So pretty excited for that, boys. How's the week been, Uncle Wayno? What's been happening around your neck of the woods?
Oh, same old, really. I've been actually cleaning up a fair bit. I've started cleaning out some shit that I was just never going to list. And I also today started culling some of the DVDs off my store that are just crap. They've been there for probably a year or something. So then some of them have shitty photos from before I didn't have box lights or anything. So they're just like terrible photos. And I recomped them all, and they're just like, now they sell for like $4. It's not worth having them on there. So I might as well have the space. So I've only culled about 60 so far, but I've only just started. So I reckon I'll probably get rid of about 300.
Oh, I like that. Free up a bit of room, not only physically but mentally. I think that's something we're going to have to do come the new year.
It's also good for, I get regular customers, and if they're always looking through me, browsing through my store, they're seeing the same shitty DVDs all the time. Sort of puts them off a bit. So it's probably good to keep the store a bit fresher as well in that sense.
And will you sort of chuck them on Facebook as a bulk lot or something to try and move a few of them, or?
Yeah, I sold about 600 to a bloke a while ago, so I've got about 1,000, 1,500 already. So I'm going to hit him up and see if he wants them. I don't know what he does with them, but I don't know if he takes them to markets or whatever. But I'll hit him up first and see if he wants them, and I'll give them to him super cheap because then I don't have to really do anything. So if not, I'll chuck them on Facebook.
Move them on. Get some money back in the pocket, and a bit of free space is always nice. Drew, how you been, mate? What's been happening in your neck of the woods? I haven't watched the video just yet, but I saw some painting on over on It's Drew and Sarah today. So what's been happening in your neck of the woods?
We've been rained out. I don't know if you guys have like this La Nina down there. It's been raining for like a month straight, and like you get like 10 minutes of like sunlight, and then it just gets rained out instantly. So it feels like we're living in Victoria or Tasmania or something at the moment. So we haven't been thrifting that much. So we did an art challenge this week on the channel as something different to the thrifting video. But in terms of eBay, it's been pretty good. Today was a bit quiet, but it's been cranking along very nicely. We've actually put a heap more time into Depop over the last probably 2 weeks, and that is absolutely cranking right now. I think I calculated it's doing like 16% of our sales at the moment. So really, really impressed with Depop. Cruising.
Gotta be happy with that, that's for sure. And it's interesting. It's raining a lot. I have heard a little bit about the El Nino, but not too much rain here, so I'm pretty glad with that. But hopefully, get to head out again soon. Brad, heard you had a pretty rough night the other night. How you been today?
Rough night. Which night was that?
Well, all of them, wasn't it?
No, it's been a pretty hectic week. Little bloke got crook again. Got a little dose of croup for the second time this year, which is scary shit as a parent. So he's been home with me for the majority of the week. So I haven't actually done full days, but I've done some very late nights and some very early mornings to try and continue to get this store cranking. So, been absolutely flat out. Didn't do a lot of thrifting or anything through the week, but I've got my helper now, and she's absolutely smashing listings out. Or smashing drafts out, I should say. So she's helping keep the store afloat. So I'm actually getting double up at the moment, and sales are absolutely banging this week. So back up where I want it to be. So pretty happy with that.
Yeah, we've noticed a little bit of a drop off this weekend. I'm not sure if that's bit of a Christmas lull now that people are thinking they may not get their stock in time. But I just want to know, Flipper, what you're paying that girl so I can offer a double so she can come do some of my listings for me.
Nah, you're not having her, mate. She's too good. She's too good.
How long till she figures out she can just do it herself?
Yeah, well, that's what I sort of spoke to her about that. I guess she's got the simplicity of it because she's solely working on wholesale lots that I'm getting. So I'm going real hard on wholesale this year. Last week I did like a 10 grand order, and I'm sort of doing at least $1,000 a week in wholesale orders. I've got 4 people now. So I'm just palming that stuff off to her, so she's not touching any op shop stuff, any DVDs, nothing. It's all purely vintage wholesale clothing. So I guess she only has to come in for a few hours, sit down and draft. She doesn't have to do all the other crap that comes with eBay that we all know how fun it is. So it's actually a pretty good gig. Come in for a few hours, draft, and then go. You don't have to worry about the customers. You don't have to worry about making the sales. You get paid when you walk out the door. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind it myself, actually. You don't have to worry about the other bullshit.
Well, it's a cushy little gig there you got. All the stock coming in the door and throwing it up on eBay. Obviously, listings are always interesting, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. You got someone to help you out like that and pumping out listings. So who knows what 2022 is going to bring for the store. And we better say a quick hello to a few in the chat before we do get our mate, Disgruntled Octopus, in, because there is a bit of hype around. A few people dropping the old octopus in the chat. I'm so ready to get wet tonight with the octopus from Ruck Raid.
Jesus.
Megan's in the house. Hope you're doing well, Megan. Jazzy's all over the octopus as well. We've got books along with stuff. Mossy. The Moose is in the house. We've got CLFL and Chris. I'll give this one to Wayno.
Disney Thrifter of Oz.
And we've got Drew ready to go on this one.
Aussie Tip Rat.
Love it. And this is Brad's favorite site, I heard.
Pornhub.
The hub's in the
What
house.
up,
Thank you. Everyone's looking forward to the octopus. Octopus is actually lurking in the chat. So I have seen something pop up down the bottom. Now, I'm not sure we're all ready for this. Now, obviously, the Disgruntled Octopus has been a bit of an enigma for quite a while. He has agreed to join us. Uncle Wayno's done some deep sea fishing and brought him up from the deep. So we're going to cross the Disgruntled Octopus at the moment, and we're going to see what happens. Who knows where this is going to go? It could go anywhere. Here he is. We've got a plush octopus. We've got a hang on. What's going on here? This is getting a bit. Right, here he comes. The octopus himself is in the house.
Good evening, squishy humans.
Oh my lord!
I've tangled myself up.
Tackled himself up. Now, Mr. Disgruntled Octopus, I've heard many rumors about your great legacy on eBay and your world domination tour that you're trying to take on. But for the people that don't know too much about Disgruntled Octopus, give us a little bit of an intro. However you want to take it away. I mean, you're pretty much controlling the show. You've got 8 legs here, so we've got no hope. We'll let you run with it.
I'm a 9-foot octopus. That's about it.
9 foot. Is that regular size for octopi or?
Sometimes. It depends on the climate of the water.
It's just true. And so you're in Australia. You've made your way down the I don't even know what you call it, bloody coast out there along some sort of water channel. And you're joining us from Australia. Now, you have been manipulating eBay for quite a few years. So how long have you had your minions running eBay for you?
I've been around since 2007.
That's a long time. Is that a normal lifespan for an octopus, or is that unusual?
A very long lifespan for a disgruntled octopus.
Now, if anyone has any questions for the Disgruntled Octopus, we've only got him for a short time tonight, as he does have to get back in the water because he's going to dry up pretty soon. Drop him in the chat.
You'll yell them out because these eyes are painted on.
That's all right. We'll try and read them out for you. But if anyone, any of the boys, do you have any questions for the Disgruntled Octopus while we've got him live here on Wide World of Reselling?
I'm just loving watching you battle over there, mate. You take the seat, and I'll sit back and be stubby and me popcorn.
I've got a question for you. You got any plans at all to start your own?
I see you're growing 2 tentacles of yourself, Wayno.
I am.
Yeah, you should see the third one. I mean, what?
We'll leave that one under the sea.
Any plans for your own channel, Octopus?
Oh, Uncle Wayno, I think I might be launching my new channel in the new year. You'll have to keep yourselves occupied and keep your eyes out and tentacles out.
We'll have to
say occupied.
Yeah. That is a good one. I'll keep you alive when I take over the world.
So with Christmas fast approaching, Mr. Octopus, who's hosting Christmas dinner this year? Will it be Henry or Kraken, or which of the famous octopus's houses will you be going to?
Unfortunately, due to the co-op, we're crack-a-lacking at the moment, so we're going to have to go with Henry.
Crack-a-lacking. How many of these octopus jokes have you got written down in front of you? Or is this just still all off the old octopi brain?
Well, I've got 9 brains, mate, so they just roll off like nothing else.
We do have a question from Matty, who joined us a few weeks ago. He's asking if there's a Mrs. Octo.
I don't know. Well, I remember seeing you a couple of weeks ago, Mr. I am Matty. I'm a bit worried of your line of business, but there is a Mrs. Octopus, yes.
And we do have a question from Bowden. As you live in Canberra, are you actually Scott Morrison?
He doesn't hold tentacles, mate.
I reckon you could probably control the country a little bit better than Mr. Morrison.
It wouldn't be hard.
I don't think octopuses have 3 hearts, so I don't think he could be Scott Morrison.
No. I got one of his.
And where do we join the winning side in world domination? So
come to Canberra.
Come to Canberra. It can be found over on Instagram as well. So make sure you follow the account over there as well. Plenty of octopi shenanigans going on over on the Instagram as well. But we will keep an eye out for some stuff in the new year. And there are rumors going around the old SeaWorld that you may be taking this full time next year. Is that correct?
That's correct, Bradley. January, I launched my full-time world domination aspiration.
Well, I can only imagine what's going to happen when you go full-time. I've heard the Octo Lair is in full swing, and there's a lot of stock going in and out those doors. So with 8 tentacles, I can only imagine that there's plenty more to come.
And with 8 ways to stuff it up.
Is this like a dentist ad? We are not allowed to see your face, or are you a politician?
This is my face.
Yeah, that's it. It's live on television. An octopus penis is actually one of his legs, so this will get a chance of being banned. Can octopi contract COVID? Thrifty Pixie.
I'm the one where COVID came from. Oh, there was one of the octo minions now.
No. That was where world domination started, I think. We've got an American in the chat. We've got Tommy, the Tommy Bernhard podcast. Thank you for joining us. We've managed to secure the Disgruntled Octopus live with us tonight. First time on pretty much any platform, I would think. And one of your minions is crawling around the background there as well. One of your dog minions. So
that's right. He's very loyal. He's still useless.
Haven't taught him to list yet.
No.
I know I'm tired, but this is
it's just a fever dream. It's all right. Go back.
Do octopuses usually have dogs as pets?
Be careful when you say that word.
Sorry?
Be careful when you say that word.
Do octopuses usually have pet dogs?
What was that? I missed that.
Do octopuses usually have pet dogs?
They do indeed. It's a well-known fact. We've got sea dogs and cat dogs. Dogfish.
Cat dogs.
Dogfish.
I love it. Well, Look, yeah, Disgruntled Octopus, you're welcome on the channel anytime. We do appreciate you exiting the sea for us and joining the channel. Is there anything you would like to tell the Wide World of Reselling community before you return to the ocean and start planning your world domination?
Just keep watching. I think these guys need as much help as they can get.
Oh,
If I
absolutely.
come back every week.
Well, we'll be happy to have you, and it's true. We all do need an extra tentacle or two. So appreciate the drop in, and thanks for Uncle Wayno for getting you on the stream. I hope the community will get over and follow some more of the Octopus's content on Instagram, and hopefully some more on YouTube in the new year. So thanks for joining us, mate. Really appreciate it, and good luck with your world domination of resale.
Benevolent dictator out.
See you, mate.
See ya.
See you, man.
Wasn't very disgruntled. Wasn't very disgruntled at all.
I think he was. I think the dome was getting a bit warm. He's been out of the sea a little while, so he might have been struggling a little bit. I reckon he bit warm under the hood, the old octo hood. So,
chilled out octopus, thawed out. He's been laying on the beach for the hour, I think.
I do have Uncle Wayno to thank for that. He's been doing some deep diving to bring the octopus up to the surface and done a lot of chatting back and forward. So we appreciate his work to get him on Wide World of Reselling. Otherwise, the octopus would still be an enigma in the community. But we've done well by Mr. Octopus. And what do you guys? What's your first impressions of Mr. Octopus? Are we going to be getting him back on the show at some point, boys, or are we going to be following the journey next year, or are we too scared? What's the go?
I'll definitely be following his journey. He'll be back as well. So, he's an interesting character.
I think, in all seriousness, behind that mask, he seems like a very switched on bloke, doing good things. We'll definitely get him back on, that's for sure. I'm really keen to see his channel. I think the entertainment side of things will be good, but I think there's a lot to learn from the octopus.
I have actually spoken to him a bit, and there is definitely a lot to learn from him. So if you're not following him on Instagram, go over, because you'll get a laugh for one. But you might learn a few things as well. So he's been around for a while. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, 14 years, I think he was saying. So that's a long time to be on eBay, and when you're around that long, you pick up on stuff that you don't pick up on every day. So it's definitely crushing it over there at the Octo Lair. So make sure you go check it out. But we're going to get into a bit of a year wrap up and a little bit of what's planned for what's planned for 2020, because it's coming towards the end of it. It's been an interesting year. We've had multiple lockdowns between these boys. Drew, very long time. Brad, he got locked down early in Melbourne there as well. We're outside of Melbourne, but copped a bit of it as well. So just want to do a little bit of reflection on this year and maybe think about some of the stuff that did work for you guys and what you're going to change. Brad, you've always also mentioned that you're going to be doing a lot more wholesaling and go to helper. But give us a little bit of rundown of what you've enjoyed this year and what you're going to keep going into next year, Uncle Wayno. You kick it off if you would like.
Probably would just be pretty much just business as usual. Like I won't change that much. I do need to clear a lot of shit out, which is what I'm doing now, which I've talked about before. So I think it'll help me be a lot more productive once I've finished doing that. I've nearly got my laundry room back. It's amazing. It's like half cleared out now. So I think I tend to get in a bit of a shit. I don't know where to start, so I just don't do anything because my house is just that full of crap. So once all that's done, I think things will move a lot more smoothly. And I do want to get someone in as well, but just to take photos. So I'll do all the, I don't have Judder. You've got 2-3 stores or whatever. I've only got one, so. Probably get someone in to do the photos because I struggle with that with my back a little bit, but and then that'll sort of help me improve my store a bit. But apart from that, not really much else will change.
And obviously our big DVD seller, and that's going to be the focus for next year. And the other person might do some of your clothing and stuff like that you pick up.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I pretty much don't list anything but media. Like, I buy all the other stuff, but it just gets thrown in piles. And I don't really have the time to get around to it all, like especially with the photos. So, but if I get someone in to do the photos, I'll definitely be able to start listing that stuff. So, but earlier on this year, I started trying to learn about clothing and stuff because I know nothing about it. And I found my store sort of starting to waver a little bit, and I realized I just wasn't paying any attention to media anymore. Like I just wasn't listing as much and stuff. So I sort of went back to my roots, and it's just I make sure I stay on top of that. And if I get a chance to do the other stuff, I do a little bit of it or whatever. But yeah, so I will definitely just stick with that as my main sort of interest, I guess.
And we've got a question from Rack Raiders. How's the fitness journey going? Couple weeks back, you said you're going to start kicking it into gear. So where are we at with that?
I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago I said that. And for the next couple of weeks, I was still a fat bastard. And I didn't change anything. And then this week, I've started eating better. So I haven't weighed myself or anything. I know what I started at, but I haven't weighed myself since. But I mean, I've still eaten plenty of shit this week, but I've eaten a lot less shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, every time I've done it in the past, I've tried to go cold turkey, no sugar, and it's just always failed. So I'm just trying to ease into it this time.
Yeah.
See how I go. So I've actually started it. I'm glad no one asked me until now, because if you had asked me one of the previous weeks, I would have just been like, no, I haven't done it.
Yeah.
So
It's those small steps though, right? Like it's like anything. If you take one big step, you're more likely to fall. But if you take a lot of little ones, you're more likely to get to the goal. So it's good to hear. And I'm sure there'll be some more updates in the new year. You got to take a week off over Christmas though. I mean, that's got to be a little bit of a break for the diet, surely.
Well, Christmas was really nothing for me, so it's not really just any. I'll go to my parents' house in the morning, and that's it. I don't have a family or anything of my own, so it just doesn't. Yeah, there won't be any big feasts or anything that I'll be holding into, so it'll just be a normal day, pretty much.
Beauty. Yeah, we're sort of on the same sort of journey at the moment, sort of changing the diet a little bit and trying to get a bit more healthier. And you do notice it slowly, so you just got to keep chipping away.
Toby's smashed it.
Well,
last 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's been smashing it out. So it's awesome to have people around that are doing similar things and keeping you motivated. So we'll be looking out for that in the new year, and hopefully that journey goes well. And obviously the YouTube, hopefully we'll get a lot more videos in 2022, and we can all follow along that journey. Moving along to Drew, we lost your name there on the screen, but it's just a blue box.
Just a box now.
So obviously you guys have taken an interesting journey this year. Obviously there was quite a lot of lockdown for you guys, quite a long extended period of time where you couldn't really get out. You have changed the channel up a little bit, and obviously the podcast sort of links in with that. So I guess maybe a little bit of reflection on what's happened this year and where you guys are at for the future, I suppose.
Yeah, it's been a wild year. It's gone so fast, as I'm sure everyone else can attest to. But yeah, we've tried diversifying, splitting up the channel and types of content we're producing. I guess we're just sort of looking at it as a long game, as a 5 or 10 year play out thing. So just thinking about how we can sort of maximize the fun and types of content we can produce, because we're into so many random different things. So we're just trying to, trudge along through that throughout the year. And then obviously lockdown came and hit us sort of 3 months right after I went full time. So it sort of put the brakes on, obviously, the video creation in terms of what we can do for sourcing and video content, as well as the business itself. So it feels like half the year was just inside and half the year was outside. So it's been kind of hard to gauge. But now that we've been out for almost 2 months now, definitely getting our feet back on the ground. Numbers are back to where they were prior to lockdown. Got heaps of stock coming in and video ideas and stuff. So everything's cruising along. Don't really have any major goals or sort of milestones but looking to hit in 2022 per se. Just going week by week. I feels like we're trying to improve the channel and the store and stuff week by week anyway. So there's no huge sort of 12-month goal we're aiming for or anything. But yeah, it's been an interesting year. We got into NFTs and diversified like the types of investments and stuff we're doing. So just more of that sort of stuff coming the next year, I guess. Trying to secure maybe 2 or 3 more income streams would be the major goal. Not sure what ones that would be at this point, but yeah, just leveling up, continue to grow the eBay stores and keep going from there. And then more Depop, because Depop's fucking going great right now.
Yeah, you're saying 16% or something of your current sales Depop, is that?
Yeah, just purely due to putting more time into it, using a really good cross lister. So every morning that I get up and do upload my new listings on eBay, the ones that are relevant for Depop, I'll just cross list there. So if I'm doing 20 in a day and then 10 for Depop, that's 10 freshes on Depop a day, and they're moving faster on there, I find, and they're a good price range. They're not like $20 or $30 items. They're all like 55 to 100, 125, that nice sort of meaty range. But yeah, just a nice thing to keep an eye on. I know a lot of guys, some of you guys were using Depop and it sort of died off for a bit there, but I'd suggest give it another crack at it, get a cross lister and give it another go.
When you say cross lister, what platform are you using for cross listing?
It's just a Google Chrome extension called, let me have a look.
It's the InstaSell 3000.
Yeah, I was talking to, we mentioned it in one of our live streams the other week. We were using a Poshmark refresher. That's horrible. I would not suggest that. But what's it called? This is called Crosslist Magic, and it's free at the moment. But it's an Australian. It's a global one, but it does work with the Australian subdomain, so ebay.com.au and Depop and stuff. So Crosslist Magic, I would definitely use it. For sure.
I'm writing it down right now, actually, because I will forget it.
So all it's going to do is import the first 4 photos and then the description and title and stuff, and pre-fill some brands and stuff like that. You still got to do a few more clicks, but saving the photos is the main time suck. So
Cross List Magic, it was called, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. Well, thank you for that one. We've been on the lookout for something like that for a little while. We're going to try and use List Perfectly, but I don't think we have access to that down here. So it's always good to hear that. And Megan's asking for some advice. Would you just say listing and putting up good items on it?
Well, like I said, in my spreadsheet, I created just a breakdown of where our sales were coming from each platform, and then did it over this financial year. It's only from July, but we weren't really doing much because of the lockdown period. But yeah, now it's just cranking. It's like 16% of our total sales. We are doing mostly men's, but now that it's like the cross list is doing super well, we're going to try and diversify, do a bit more of the women's stuff that we were doing on Poshmark, because Poshmark's not doing great at all right now. So yeah, it depends on the type of items. I can only really speak for the men's vintage, modernish, graphic type of stuff that we get. Depends what you have, Megan, but yeah, hit us up in the DMs. We'll help you out for sure. Beautiful. I think she hit us up the other day, actually. I was trying to give her some advice, but yeah, it depends on the item.
Scotty's just going to buy out all the collections from the toy stores.
Yeah.
That's his goal for 2022. I'm already nervous 2022 without back, but a good, excited nervous, but I think I'll drop back off YouTube a little. Fair enough.
She's posted their numbers the other day. They're just killing it. Just smashing it. So yeah.
And a lot of that from that original deal, which is just insane. So have been a couple other pickups along the way, but that first one's definitely kicked it off. Toby's saying, how much does he owe you, Uncle Wayno, for the 2 shout-outs? We'll sort that out after the show, mate. It's all good.
Yeah. Same as always. $5 a shout-out. You got me details.
King for 22, chance to take 21 learnings and go for it. Absolutely. And I think that's what it is, isn't it? Like, I think a lot of the time when a new year comes around, you kind of set new goals, but realistically, you're just building on your current goals, and kind of, I don't know, trying to level up a little bit, or maybe it's to take back a little bit. It's not always about going up. It's, Brad, you've sort of changed tact a little bit and got a helper in and doing a lot of the wholesale. So I guess a bit of a reflection on this year for you as well, and where you sort of think you're going to be heading in the next year with not only business, but YouTube and TikTok as well, because you're absolutely smashing it out over there.
Yeah, it's been good. I've done 12 months full time now, and this year was kind of about that, just finding my feet, working out if I can actually make this a viable lifestyle choice, I guess. If I can do this, if I can provide for my family, and it's been working good. I've worked my ass off, but at the same time, I think back, I could do a lot more. There's times where you're watching the tally and you're listening, you're chilling out, and that's what it's all about, sort of enjoying what you do. But now I'm sort of looking at it. I've spoken with a couple of friends throughout the community in sort of the recent weeks, and kind of looked at where I can be and what I can do to build. And I mean, I don't want to go crazy to the point where I'm going to burn myself out, but I'm not comfortable sort of sitting doing the same thing and staying in the same spot. So for me, now I'm in that scale phase now. So I'm going a lot harder. I sort of dropped back a while. I was sort of set myself to 30 listings a day. And then I dropped back. I thought, that could be a bit much with everything else going on. Dropped back to 20. And I was kind of set for a little while on that 20. But by listing only 20 items, that only gives me the potential to sell so much. So that's when I started thinking, there's got to be more going up. And within the 3 stores, which are all very different from each other, I just had to change a few things. So now it's, scale, work my ass off. I've got someone helping. Having her there means I can put more stuff in the store, which means more sales, which means more money. So that's where we're at for next year. The only thing that's going to come down for me will be storage space. I do have 3 sheds, but they're filling up very quick. I think I've currently got, between all stores, 3,500 items listed. So that fills up pretty quick when you got hundreds and hundreds of tubs. So I'll be looking to probably move out of home next year, probably mid-year, maybe just a little warehouse space or something like that to work from, because it's not just what I'm sort of doing now is not everything getting shown on my YouTube channel and whatnot. I have sort of other things going on within my selling. So there'll be a lot of heavy focus going into that. So, which much like JT means probably not much focus on social media stuff. I had a little patch there where I was trying to pump out a couple of videos a week and all that sort of stuff. Next year, I'm probably going to back off a bit on that. I'll just hopefully keep out a video per week. But there'll be sort of some basic ones. The YouTube stuff's going to come last for me. And it's all about scaling for me next year. So I will be still doing the content. It's just a matter of I don't know when.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's a good time to sort of reassess and work out what is working and what isn't. And like I said, YouTube is a big commitment. Social media is a big commitment. And sometimes it doesn't pay to do that. So I think, bringing in someone to help you out is going to be a big game changer, and I'm really keen to see how that works out for you, because if it works out, then maybe it's something we can implement into our business as well. So be watching along closely and looking at how that works out for you guys. But I think there's big things ahead for all of us, and in different ways and different forms, and really keen for 2022. I think 2021 has been tough for a lot of people, and ups and downs and roller coasters and sideways steps to keep things rolling while in lockdown, Drew and Brad and Uncle Wayno. But for us, I think we're going to have a pretty significant change to what we do, I think. We've been working towards some stuff for quite a while, but we're still chasing the elusive piece of equipment we need to make it happen. So if that happens, the channel will continue in a different form, and the business will probably scale back a little bit because we'll have to have someone running it for us. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what 2022 brings, but I'm pretty keen to hear from the chat what some of the goals are as well. Megan's saying 2022 will be amazing with solid plans and also some crazy ideas.
Crazy.
2022, wow, I never thought anyone would get there. My plan is to clear all my stock so that I have some space in the house. And I think once you do start scaling, like Brad said, that does become an issue. Having 3,000 plus listings is a lot of stock to house within your house or shed or however you're going to do it. So I think a few people might be moving in that direction.
Makes it hard to switch off too. That's what I find with it. I find for me, it's always work now. It's like, if I've got the kid there, I'll put the phone away and I'll try and put all my focus on him. But then as soon as he goes to bed, when most people would sit down and chill out, watch a telly or something, I'm back working. I find it hard to actually tune out. Hey, legend. I I find it hard to turn off sometimes, and that becomes a little bit of a burden in my area.
Yeah.
As much as I love doing it, there's no time to tune out. When it's right there in front of you, it's like, well, I might as well do it. So that's another advantage of taking everything away, I think.
Building sort of putting some boundaries on it is pretty important, I think, because when it is in your home, you're right, you can do it at all hours of the day. You can pretty much take over your life, and it's something that we've sort of been learning over the last few weeks, how to sort of step away. And we've had friends visit that we haven't seen in years, and pretty much took a full day off to do that. So yeah, it's interesting. World domination for the disgruntled octopus and an air conditioning unit. I think if he's going to show that, show the octopus on the screen, you might need some of that. Build up full-time work with part-time employee. Love it. And stepping down, obviously, piece by piece into the full-time business of Bowden. Move from personal hobby selling to ramping up Go Guys and everyone else. Love that. Hoping to match my wage at my job per week. It's a good way to step into it, start replacing that income piece by piece. I'll be a witch.
Thanks, Adam.
Don't want to switch up. New property for big storage, but also stock out of the house. So when I have my boy, it's pure father fun time. Absolutely. Juggling multiple things, hustles, but finding better efficiencies and double down on batching across all areas of life. Yeah, Chris has got a lot going on. I don't know if everyone saw his 50K ultra marathon video, but put in a lot of work to get where he was. So congratulations, Chris, on finishing that 50K. Pretty impressive, and definitely lights a little bit of a fire in me to get out there running a bit more and lose some weight, and hopefully don't do any injuries, because I am prone to falling over at strange intervals. So see what happens there. Uncle Wayne,
let's just stop for a minute. 50K. That's a long run. So hats off.
Well, this is a true story.
I did 150 in a video and nearly died. So that's amazing. And that takes a lot of build up. I know it's not reselling related, but the man puts in a lot of effort into that stuff. So hats off to you, big fella. That's massive achievement. That's crazy.
It is. It's massive, and Carly's missus did it as well. So it's huge. But this is a true story. Chris ran a 50K marathon. I did absolutely nothing all week, and last night I woke up with the biggest cramp in my calf that I've ever had in my life. Feels like it's so sore it feels like I've done my calf, which I haven't.
That's crazy. You went out for sympathy for Chris, I think. He did enough running for all of us, I reckon. So Jazz has dropped the link there, so if you have missed that one, make sure you jump over and give it a watch. It's probably one of the best ultra videos I've seen in a long time. Put a lot of effort into it, so jump on that. I've been watching a lot of ultra marathoners, strangely enough, but anyway, Uncle Wayno, you said you might have a little quiz for us tonight. Now, I am shocking at quizzes, so I'm happy to take scores if that's what's needed. Do you have it with you?
I do. I didn't even
want for this.
I honestly didn't even think about taking scores. You might be shocking at quizzes. I'm probably shocking at making them.
Oh, well, we might win then.
We'll give it a crack.
We'll get the chat involved. I need a pen.
It's pretty random. There's some pretty random. There's some easy questions, and then there's just some stupid questions and some random ones.
So is it first person in the chat gets a point and the first person on stream gets a point? Is that what we're going to do?
First person in the chat, including you guys. You guys can comment in the chat, can't you?
Do we have to do it in the chat?
I reckon what we'll do, first person on the screen to say it gets a point, and then first person in the chat gets a point. So there's 2 points for every question, because there'll be a delay on that.
Problem is there's like a 30-second delay, so we could be answering it before they've even heard it.
Well, we can leave it to the chat, I suppose. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't care. It's up to you guys.
All right, let's go with 1 point for chat and 1 point for us. And if it's delayed, we can't do too much about that. So, Uncle Wayno, kick us off. I've got a little scrambled piece of paper here, so I'll take some numbers. Biggest quiz you might take is probably trying to score under 0.05. That's true. Take it away, Wayno.
All right. Well, the first question, I couldn't not have a question regarding this. So the first question is, what color is an octopus's blood?
Blue.
Green.
I was going to say blue, but Drew's already got that. We'll leave it for a second. We'll let some answers come through. Jazz is in the lounge room, so she doesn't even know either. She's first on this end. I have the octopus saying it's blue, so I don't know if he's got an advantage, but is that correct, Uncle Wayne?
That is correct.
So we got one for Drew and one for the disgruntled octopus. Is there a prize?
Yeah, he's there.
I don't know. Next time I see you, I'll give you a hug.
I'm going to win this now. All right. What's the next question?
Well, let's make it interesting. I'll send the winner $20 PayPal or some shit.
I'll help you out as well.
Not you guys, just the chat.
Oh, what? Next question.
All right, next question. This one's easy as. Not including the main family, name 3 Simpsons characters.
But
Main
I'm
family.
out.
Ned Flanders, comic book guy, and Nelson.
Who's
Nice.
got that point?
I never. I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons as a kid, so
Damn, your parents are strict.
That's blasphemy.
no, my parents didn't like how they spoke to their parents, which is fair enough. They were pretty rude. I think Megan. Oh, hold on, Coolio is above that. I'm just going off what's on this end as well. If you're not on live chat, sometimes it'll show you ahead of other people. I've got a couple here. I think Rodney's got that one.
Yeah.
Barney, Mo, Dr. Nick.
Dr. Nick.
Glad I'm not the only one that said Bart.
All right. What's next on the agenda there, mate?
What year did Courtney Love have Kurt Cobain murdered?
94.
Jada's got that one.
Fanboy. And I agree. She had him murdered.
You reckon?
I don't know. But
Oh,
I've switched my opinion back and forth over the years.
I got Coolio getting in on that one. Number one. Well done.
Yeah.
So we've got one for Brad, true for Drew. Myself is on 0, which is probably going to be the trend of the night. We've got Disgruntled, Rodney, and Coolio all on 1 in the chat. So how many more you got there, Uncle Wayno?
Just 56 more to go.
Oh,
Beautiful.
we'll be here
No,
for
I'm
6
joking.
weeks.
I'm joking. There's 20 questions all up. Who are, you might get a point here, Brad. Who are the modern Stone Age family?
Flintstones.
Oh, fuck. I was like thinking of like the band. True, you're disqualified from the rest of the show. Sorry.
I watched a lot of cartoons growing up.
I threw that one in there for you, Brad.
I think Disgruntled got that one as well. So the old Disgruntled with his 9 brains is doing well. On to the next.
All right. The next one's an audio question.
Ooh.
So you're gonna have to guess the song.
Just Wayne.
Are you singing it?
I'm not singing. I'm just playing. But it should be pretty. I've had a couple of beers now, so I'm a little bit.
Fin tune, right?
Bit worried. Maybe. All right. This is pretty easy.
American Idiot.
Yes.
We gave you that one. Me and Jada were like looking at you, like he's got this one. He's got this one.
I was about to start singing. I thought we had to sing it.
Smoke on the water. What are you doing, mate? Green Day. Green Day. That's the band. That's not the.
That's the band. I need the song.
Wheels. Close. I don't know. Someone's
I'll hear the answer once the delay comes through. I'm not singing, Jazz. I can't sing.
American Idiot. It's getting warm in here. It's getting warm. Move on to the next question, and I'll pick up the chat who got it first on the way through.
All right. I was going to mention this earlier so that it could be one of my questions, but I forgot. So this is just going to be a complete guessing game. How many orders do I have so far this weekend?
Oh, I'm going to say 28.
32.
46.
You guys are all wrong.
0.
That's brutal. I don't know who got American Idiot. It's not popping up.
No one did.
I'm curious how many sales you got now. That was a nice little spread of numbers.
I think
Adams won the Rack Raiders have got in on it as well.
Someone was very close. Furlong is very close. So, Cara was first with that.
Are we going to go closest? Otherwise, we could.
I reckon YouTube are automatically taking away people writing American Idiot because I thought I'd try and be sneaky and get a point in the chat. And I wrote American Idiot in the chat and it's gone.
Deleted.
So I reckon YouTube are deleting it thinking they're trolls.
We'll just scratch that one and.
I've seen a lot worse in chat, so I've seen a lot worse. So I don't know.
Furlong got it.
39.
38.
Oh, beauty.
Furlong's just dropped every number.
Yeah.
All right, we've got the old Disgruntled on 2, Drew on 3, Rodney, Coolio, Furlong, Brad and Brad both on 1.
53 more.
Yeah, other people wrote American Idiot. They got deleted, so YouTube are getting super strict.
Yeah.
It's good, but that's
We'll just blank that one because I don't know who was first. So,
all right, next question. What year did Willie Nelson die?
He hasn't died.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, my boy Willie, big Willie style. Oh, that's the other Willie.
That'd be great, going.
Disgruntled again. He's quick on the trigger finger, the trigger tentacle.
Very quick.
We need
Next
8
up,
more arms and we can battle.
I didn't fool anyone. They have all got it. Next question. What do I tell people at the end of my videos?
See you in the next one.
I was like, do you mean when you do your bloopers or
the bullshit spiel that I do at the end?
All right, Brad got that one.
Sort of.
We'll wait for the chat.
There is a delay, isn't there? For about 30
it's
seconds.
pretty bad. You can ask the next one, and I'll pick it up.
This is a cool question, actually. Yeah, no.
Yeah, right.
Piss off. Jazz. That's pretty much it. Look after yourself. Be kind.
Oh, you have said see in the next one a few times as well.
I say that afterwards. But
what?
Yeah, you said the last bit.
Hey,
Be kind, stay safe, and see you in the next one. That's what we get.
Be kind.
I didn't want to add it all.
Cheers.
All right, we'll go with that one.
There it is. Love it.
Because I don't know what else to say, so that's just what ends up coming out. Coolio, yeah, he's got it. This is a cool question. I have to expand this. Who is the only movie character to appear on the American Film Institute's list of the 50 greatest heroes and the 50 greatest villains? Same character appeared on both lists. The only movie character.
Loki.
Character.
Oh, wait, not a. Did you say superhero?
No, he's the only movie character to appear on both lists. That was a pretty good guess, Brad, but you're way off, but Deadpool's a pretty good guess as well. It's older, though. Think 90s, 80s and 90s.
Terminator?
Adam's got it. Terminator.
I think Rodney got him first.
Oh, Rodney got it then.
Well, Rodney.
Interesting.
Righto, on to the next. Mr. T.
Oh, it's another song.
You made it.
Yeah, I know, it's like, oh, but
I'll whip out the guitar again.
How did the guitar sound? I just got a new mic.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, this one's for you, Brad. You'll love this one. Hang on.
Ooh.
in excess. We will fly.
What's it called?
Port Adelaide shit.
Oh, Megan got it. I hate that song.
Yep, that's it.
Can't believe you said that was for me. I want to cry.
I know. I thought I'd throw that one in there for you. The old Port Adelaide theme song.
They Port Adelaide. What a joke.
All right. Next question.
About tops.
Where would your mum send you if you got in one little fight and she got scared?
Huh?
I feel like it's a line from something.
It is.
Where would your mum send you if you got
If
into
you're
a
naughty.
fight?
Fight and she got scared.
Where would your mum send you?
I got in
Does
one
it actually
little
have to be me?
fight.
This will bring back some bad memories, Wayno.
I know this. But,
Jesus.
Blair.
Yes. And it's in the chat as well. I think.
Scotty. Oh, Jazz.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I'm glad you wrapped it because otherwise I would have had no idea.
Okay. Here's one. You will all know this. Well, you might.
Actually, I know what's
The Retro Rescuers latest episode. We all saw it and we all absolutely loved it. Like, how amazing was it? Where did they go straight after they left Pete's house?
Macca's,
Yes.
but through the drive-through because walking in takes longer.
Yeah.
That was a cracker video.
It was. It was really good. I think Mitch wanted to go to the hospital and Aaron said, no, we're going to Macca's first.
I actually jumped when he got hit. Like, I knew something was going on, but I did not expect that. And then,
Yeah.
all right, up next, Sexy Land. That was probably where they went after Macca's.
All right, up next. Who can't you see?
John Cena.
John Cena. You can't see me.
Catching up here, Drew. You're on 5.
These are easy questions. I'm letting you guys take them.
Oh, come on, mate. You're only one ahead now.
All right, we'll watch out the next one coming.
Captain got
Maybe
it.
I'm missing a question here. There's a blank. I don't know. I'll just leave that one out, I guess. I'll make one up. Let's
There's
make
one more.
it fun.
You just see when I play that other song, you're just like, I'll delete that one right now.
Yeah. Well, there's another song. There's a song after that. I'll make one up. How tall am I?
5'11".
5'7".
5'9".
You guys are both close.
5'8".
Yep. Come on, Rodney. I'm not a midget.
3'2". Chris got it. All right, that's a quick recap. We've got Drew and me on 5, Brad on 2, Disgruntled 3, Rodney 2, Coolio 2, Chris 2, and a heap of people on 1. Oh, Jazz is on 3. I don't know how she's doing that, but anyway.
Did I get 3? I got robbed the point there.
No, you were slow on John Cena. You were second.
I fucking beat you on Cena.
No. Who got Cena in first? Uncle Wayno?
It was you, Brad.
Yes. That's right.
Oh,
It could
shit.
be either of you. All right. You'll probably get this. Early 90s. I thought this would be easy.
Can't picture it at all. Nothing. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
That it?
I know the song, but I don't know who the artist or the name.
It is. No one's going to get it.
I
I
don't know.
think.
It's like Springsteen.
Nah. It's Prince.
Oh, I should have known.
It is not. Nothing compares to you. The song.
No one got that one.
The song that he wrote for Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. All right. Who finished in 11th position on the AFL ladder this year?
Doggies.
Richmond.
Freo.
Freo. Chuck that one in for Robbie and Frankie.
That's brutal.
All right, this one's easy. This is the easiest question for the whole thing. Second easiest. What huge goal did Furlong achieve recently?
50K.
52.4 Ks.
Oh, which one are you going to go with?
Half a point to both the Brads. I think Drew was a little bit behind. Might have to go to the replay.
Instant.
Slow-mo.
I still want to go to the replay on that Cena one too.
50K gone to Chris. Now, do we let him win because he did it or what? All right, well, he's on 3. So him and Disgruntled and Jazz are all on 3 in the chat. So how many more we got, Wayno?
3. And if you didn't get that last song, you're not going to get the next one. So I'll just do a different one. All right, next question. Where is Malcolm?
In the middle.
Yes, Brad.
K or J?
Yeah. Brad K.
All right.
No, just.
I've definitely got a delay on my end here, I'm telling you.
I heard me say it before you, but I'm just not sure of the delay.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I heard me say it first, and then, yeah, I must have a delay on my end.
Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5,
2,
6,
3,
7,
Yeah, Brad is
8,
funny.
4,
9,
5,
10,
10,
11,
11,
12.
7.
Drew's way behind. I think Drew's playing it up to.
I got a stopwatch. Hang on.
I'm on to you.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of delay.
All right.
I'll give you the point, Brad. Just so you don't melt down, all right? We're still behind by 1.5. 1 point, actually.
All right. This is a tough one. What's 2 plus 2?
Too many.
Brad got that one.
Oh, yes.
Adam got one.
So in the chat right now, Jazz is on 4, Disgruntled's on 3, and Furlong's on 3. So is this the last question?
Yes.
So disgruntled or Chris could catch up to Jazz, and then we might need a tiebreaker. Otherwise, Jazz might take it out.
Hopefully
On call for tiebreaker.
Oh, no one's going to get this song. So.
Half an octopus. Window. That's 1 + 1, isn't it? A window.
He's going drop D here, Judder.
All right. This is pretty easy. Yeah. I think it was Judder.
Bad time.
Definite delay, man. Definite delay over here. Definite.
Yeah.
Julio got that one.
No. Yeah.
Oh, no. Rodney.
No, Rodney.
All right. Well, if that was it, Jazz has taken it out, but you can donate that $20. Well, we'll donate that $20 to a charity of your choice. So,
all right. Sweet.
Yeah. No need to send it this way. Thank you, Wayno, for engaging us in an hour, half hour of quiz. That was pretty awesome. We've got up to an hour now, so I guess we'll do a little bit more of a wrap up before we head off. But thanks everyone for joining us on this year of Wide World of Reselling. We have been in and out and upside down and here and not here and all sorts of stuff, but we do appreciate everyone coming along on a Sunday night for a bit of fun. We also enjoy all the chat that you guys bring to the show, and thanks, boys, for joining us every week and bringing your spin on the week to Wide World of Reselling. We'll do a quick wraparound so everyone can say, what's coming up on their channel and a little bit of a sign off for the year. We'll start with Wayno and head around the circle.
Yeah, on the channel, not sure. I'm thinking about just taking the rest of the year off. I have a video that I haven't edited yet, so that will come out. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will do any more videos till next year. And I really want to try and get some people in my videos. Like, it feels really stale now. Like, I was all excited when I started doing it at the start of the year, and it feels like I'm making the same video over and over again, which I kind of am. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be fun to have someone to bounce things off, like, while I'm filming. So, I mean, I've got plans to meet up with Pete. I got plans to meet up with Judder months ago, so that'll happen eventually. And there's a few other people I've spoken to that, yeah, I'm keen to get on. And, yeah, hopefully I can find a few people and do some ride-alongs with some different people and make it a bit more interesting.
Definitely. I think that's the struggle we all struggle with like the videos, right? Like, there's only a certain amount of stuff that you can put out as resellers, like, a haul, a ride along, a bit of a what's sold, a bit of a garage sale. There's not too much else you can really do that's reselling related. So I think we all struggle with that a little bit, but we do all enjoy the videos. So we hope to see more and more next year. And thanks for being a part of Wide World of Reselling, especially these last sort of month or so. We really appreciate what you bring, and bringing the guitar on live as well is not an easy feat. So thank you very much for that, Wayne. I really appreciate it. That's
the other thing I want to start doing next year is maybe start doing some lives on my own channel. Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure what yet, but I really enjoy it. I love it. Like, it's basically hanging out with your mates. So it's just fun. Like, and there's nowhere near as much effort goes into it as what making a video. So, which takes up a lot of time. Like, so yeah, I'm pretty keen to get start doing that as well. So.
Beautiful. Now, if someone hasn't found Uncle Wayno, links are in the description for all the lads here. So make sure you jump over and give them a sub, because there's going to be big things coming out from all the guys next year. Drew, a bit of a wrap up of this. Any videos coming out this week, and a little bit of a sign off for the year, I suppose.
Don't really have anything planned or edited for the rest of the year. I think spin of lives. I think we might just do an end of year like live listing hangout potentially this Thursday morning. So if people are at home listing on Thursday, keep an eye and an ear out. We might be going live, but no real content planned. But yeah, next year, plenty of things to come. Expect the unexpected.
Absolutely. Plenty of content going on over there. So make sure you head over and check out It's Drew and Sarah, sharing a lot more of the life as well over on the channel. So get a bit of everything on over there, which is awesome. And obviously more episodes of the podcast next year planned, or
more pods every week. Pods, more pods.
All the pods. Brad, any video this week and a bit of a wrap up for the year?
Yeah, am I all good? My whole thing just wigged out.
You're okay. Your visuals are not perfect, but that's not the visual. That's just you. So I mean,
that's just the fucking bounce on my shoulders. That's just normal. I'll drop a video this week. I think I did a bit of a garage sale run yesterday. Had a big day, so I got a lot of stock. I did film in there, so if I get time to smack that together, I'll throw that up. And then, I might do a yearly wrap-up myself. Might drop one next week. Just a little Christmas special. Just, thank everyone for coming along and have a bit of fun on there. And then, I'm going to take a bit of time off, so take me head off the YouTube screen for a few, weeks to a month, couple of months. I don't know. I'm going to have a bit of a break from YouTubing, spend a bit of time with the family. So we'll see how we go. But if something comes up and I end up filming, I'll film it. I'll put it together. I'll put it up. That's, like I said, I'm going to be inconsistent next year. There'll be no consistency coming from my channel. If I put something up, I'll throw it up on Instagram. I'll be TikToking every day, though. TikToking every day.
Head over to TikTok and check out Driver Flipper, known as Mr. TikTok in a few chats. I will say. But yeah, it's been a great year, and we've got two more videos to come out, and then probably one wrap up before the end of the year, and then we will probably also take a couple of weeks off. It's been an absolutely crazy year for us personally, on and outside of YouTube. So we're going to take a little bit of time for ourselves, and we're actually going to catch up with some family as well, which will be really nice. So thanks to everyone that supported not only Wide World of Reselling, but our personal channel this year. We really appreciate it. And we will catch you guys on the next few videos. Make sure you get around, support each other. This will probably be the last episode of Wide World of Reselling for the year. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Look after each other, stay safe, and enjoy the food. So really appreciate everyone being here, and we'll catch you probably next year on Wide World of Reselling.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Bye.
Brad. Thank you very much. And thank you, Octopus.